Welcome back to That Green Vegan, where we talk about love, life, and living out loud. And today we're going to be talking about something real: online bullies, trolls, and fake pages. And I just want to to give a disclaimer. I may be talking about you, and you know the response. Oh well. I feel like online bullies, people they relate that or equal that to kids, oh, they're an online bully, it affects kids. But I feel like online bullies grow up to be trolls. Because when you think of trolls, you think more of adults, right? And they hide behind all these different fake pages. They have these weird avatars and they have these heavily filtered faces to represent themselves. Because these people don't even know you, but they have so much to say about you. And let's be honest, some of y'all been hurt by this. I have to admit, at one time I was hurt myself. Or it will have you questioning yourself. Guilty. You kind of start wondering, am I supposed to be doing this work? Somebody doesn't like me. And I always say, for every one person that don't like you, there's 100 people that do. But it seems like we always focus on the negative. We always focus on that one clown. Because let me tell you something. There are good trolls and there are bad trolls. But it seemed like the bad trolls are the ones that always get your attention. Today, we're going to be unpacking, why do people troll? Why do they hide? And how you can protect your peace without shrinking yourself. All right, let's go. I want to go into why are people trolls? Let's talk about that, okay? And why it matters. Because trolls aren't random. They are very much intentional, right? And most of the time they are hurting. And everybody have that saying, hurt people hurt people. And it's true. It's like a seed that's planted. Depending on what it is, it'll come up. Might come up roses. It might come up weeds. We always have to look at the reason and why behind the action, right? So if someone is trolling you in a bad way, instead of thinking like, oh, this person is attacking me, they may just be projecting. If you look at anonymity, right, that equals power. This person is hiding. You can't see them. You don't know who they are, right? And they can say whatever they want to say, and they can puff their chest out and tear you down and say the most horrible things. And that might be somebody who you know. You just never know. I personally know a few trolls, right? Good trolls. And I know some bad trolls. And the one thing about the internet is it's unlimited. If somebody wants to get to you, oh boy, they will find a way to get to you because they feel bold hiding behind these fake pages. It's almost like drinking a cup of courage and going out and being able to be like, yeah, when that same exact energy wouldn't be the same if you was face to face with them. Another point is projection, right? People project what they hate about themselves onto you. So they may hate that you are loved. They may hate that you get attention. So they're going to do whatever they can to try to tear you down to make you feel like them. Going back to the hurt people hurt people. Everybody knows the saying, misery loves company. Why are you happy? I'm not happy. I want you to be unhappy. And then it goes into the attention addiction. Some people don't care if it's good or bad attention. They just want to be seen. And we've talked about this before. Pick me, pick me. They want your attention so bad. And they will come back as different people to get that attention. Because what did Kanye West say? All publicity is good publicity, good or bad. As long as your name is in the streets, is in the news, you're winning. But do you really want that? Another one is jealousy and comparison. You're showing up and they're not. And that makes them feel very low. And it has nothing to do with you. Hey, if they want to show up and do the work, they can show up and do the work themselves. But they see that you're showing up and you're doing the work. And that makes them feel low. They begin to get bitter because they're not being able to live up to what you are. So they hide and they attack. And instead of saying, oh, I need to do better or I should do this, it's easier just to try to tear that person down. And last but not least, in this talking point, I want to talk about control. See, trolls try to control your confidence. They want to try to knock you down. It was so funny. Just a couple of days ago, actually, I was in a chat and this person who was feeling a certain kind of way about me tried to attack me, try to make me feel bad about my age. What? Obviously, that person don't know me. You think I'm intimidated? I proudly say I'm Gen X. But see, some people, like said before, they project. So maybe they feel a certain kind of way about their age. So they will try to put that off on you. And you can either take the bait or you can think to yourself, this person probably is having an issue with their age. See, it's like looking in the mirror, right? They want to be you. And you have to remember that. Because why would somebody attack you? Is it because they're projecting? Is it because that you're getting positive attention and they're not? Is it jealousy and comparison? Is it control? They want to control your confidence. You see, you have to remember, healthy people don't wake up trying to tear strangers down. What is that old saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. If you live a productive life, if you live a life of joy, of gratitude, who cares what the other person is doing? You looking at yourself. You're focusing on yourself. And when you have confidence and when you have love and self-worth, all these horrible things are just going to roll off your back like water on a duck's back. I want to share with you this story, right? There was a woman and she finally got the courage to start posting online. She wasn't perfect and she wasn't polished, but she was real. And at first, people supported her. But then a fake page popped up. No profile picture, no real name. And the comments stated, "You're ugly. Nobody cares. You're embarrassing yourself." And at first she laughed it off. But then it kept going. And she realized she started seeing it on every post and every video. Now I kind of want to go back She was real. And it was real and it was raw and it was about herself. And you have to realize a lot of times that's courage, right? It takes courage to start something, right? And it's not going to be perfect. And the person that's attacking you, the person that's saying all this nasty stuff about you, let me tell you something. They're not they're not uh they're not a hater of you. They're really a fan. They admire you. But their emotions will not allow them to say that because you're doing what they want to do. But in this situation, it started to really to wear on her, and she started to change, and she stopped posting as much. And then she started overthinking, and she started questioning herself. And one day she almost quit. Not because she wasn't good enough, because someone hiding behind a screen made her feel like she wasn't. I remember a good friend of mine has said one time, why would you even give any energy to to AI? He calls them AI. To AI, somebody that's not even real. Because if you are a person that can't show yourself, express yourself, be who you truly are, you're a troll. And why would you give energy to a troll? But you know what? She turned it around. The resilience kicked in. And she asked herself, why am I letting someone with no face control my real life? And that's what you need to remember. And in that moment, she took back her power. And you need to take back your power. She blocked, she deleted, and she kept posting. You don't have to have a negative comment. You can delete it. Why would you keep it there? And you know what? After a while, the trolls disappeared. Because trolls don't want strong people. They can't stand up to strong people. Trolls will pick and pick and pick, and they will go for people who they feel is weak. But once they find out you not weak, you not her, oh, they can't handle that. See, they want access to your insecurities. They feed off that. They want you to be insecure. They want you to have low self-esteem, because most trolls, they have low self-esteem, and they're jealous of you, and they want you to fail because they feel like if you fail, they will win. And everybody know that's not true. It's like that old saying, it's like you're taking poison hoping the other person die. And that's never going to work. I want to talk about the impact of trolling, right? Let's talk about what this really does to people. It will cause anxiety, overthinking, self-doubt, wanting to shrink, comparing yourself. But the real danger is this. You start silencing yourself before anyone else can. You cannot let trolls control your life. Most trolls, their intention is to destroy you, is to silence you. And so you might be nice and think, well, I'm not going to lower myself. No, That's not the attitude to have. You got to stand up for yourself. You can do it. You can do it in a way that is dignified. You don't have to go and, cussing and doing all this stuff. You can challenge a troll. Oh, that's one thing a troll cannot handle. Matter of fact, the other day someone was trolling me, and it's like, hit the link. Hit the link. A troll will never hit the link, because then they would expose themselves. So everything that was said will go out the window. Because if it was one thing, I might not be quick with the fingers, but I'm quick with the tongue. Go toe to toe, you're going to lose every time. I mean, every time. You have to remember, this is not a real person. Maybe like behind the scenes, it's a real person. It's almost like, I always think about the movie The Wiz. If anyone ever seen it, right? The Wiz was this powerful person, and whatever they said go. Okay, the color is red, and everybody's like, we're wearing red. We wouldn't be caught dead and nothing but red. And then it's like, dun, 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 dun. The color is gold, and everybody turned to gold. You got to be bold to be in gold, whatever. That's how trolls are. Because in The Wiz, he was a huge troll. This movie, The Wiz, is the troll anthem. And what happened? At the very end of the movie, they found out The Wiz was a fraud, a nobody, someone who tried to make them seem like they was so powerful, was so weak and pathetic. So every time you have someone that come out, you got to think about that movie. If you haven't seen it, it's a really great movie. Either one. There's the old one, and then there was a remake with like Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. So I highly recommend it. So now I want to go into how to protect yourself, because your girl. We talk, but I'm gonna always give you some solutions, all right? I might not give you all the solutions, but I'm gonna give you some takeaways, okay? And I need you to really, really listen to this. This is very important. I'm going to give you 5 steps, 5 things to do. The first thing, don't respond emotionally, right? Because I know, like, sometimes when somebody come at you, and I have to do this myself. I have to breathe. Breathe. Because, trolls, they feed off reactions. Oh, my goodness. When you get angry, oh, man, that's just like Christmas. Like what they call it, Christmas ham. 2, block quickly. Peace is more important than proving a point. And I know. Sometimes it's like you want to prove, like, no, that's not true. It's this. No. You won't have to explain yourself. You don't, just block them. Block and keep it going. Keep it going. Number 3 is don't internalize the lies, right? Just because they say it doesn't mean it's true. And I think that happens a lot of times where if it's said, it's like, oh, I have to make sure that no. If someone calls you, say, corny, if you're not corny, okay. Matter of fact, I made a short about that before. Who cares? Who cares what they think? You're a troll. Why would I care what a troll thinks? Lies are lies. And they are not going to affect you. Number 4, remember who you are, right? You were confident before the comments. Oh, I love that. You were confident before the comment. So now the comment comes along and now you're second guessing yourself? No. You are who you are, 10 toes down. You're amazing. And remember who loves you, who cares about you, and who sees you. So what if somebody say a lie about you? Some things you just don't even touch, right? Especially when you know it's a lie. It is what it is. And last but not least, you got to keep showing up. The biggest revenge is consistency, because people want you to break. People want you to quit. Oh, yeah. I would never forget one time someone was like, I guess they talked about somebody named Duff and like, yeah, look what I did. I made that person go. I made that. Guess what? They're a troll. Trolls get off on that. And I was just like, oh my goodness. I remember reaching out to that person and telling them, it's like, you really? You're a real person and you're going to let a troll, don't even have a picture on their avatar, but you're going to let this person run you off? And they thought about it. And he's like, you're right. I know I'm right. Listen to me. You can't quit. And I know that I'm talking about like online bullies and trolls and all this kind of stuff, but you can even put this in your real life. What is different? What is different in all these things that we talked about in your real life? I'm pretty sure that people have had bullies in their life. People had people that talked about them. People had people that made them feel bad about themselves or lied about them. It's no different. You can still use these same principles. Don't respond emotionally. Be quick to block them. Don't internalize lies. Remember who you are and keep showing up. I remember when I was younger, I had someone tell me something like, are you sure you want to do that? Right then and there, they're trying to plant a seed of doubt, make me question myself. If that's what I want to do, then I'm going to do it. I tell that to people all the time. If you like it, I love it. Why would you let somebody dictate? I mean, it's okay to get somebody's opinion, but at the end of the day, it's you. You live with you. Remember, stay consistent. You will see. Remember, don't let someone with a fake page create a real insecurity into you. It's fake. And if you ever been bullied online, I really need you to hear this. 1, you are not the problem. Your light is not too much, and you are not doing too much. But these are things that people will try to put into your head. Just remember, you are just visible. Invisibility makes insecure people feel uncomfortable. So you keep going, you keep posting, and keep being you. Because the right people, they see you. This is That Green Vegan, where we grow, we heal, and we live out loud. And if no one has told you that they love you, I love you. Mwah! Now I'll see you on the next one. And how I always end it, go out there and be great. Bye.